I don't want to have this conversation anymore.
Works in strangest ways.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Oh my God.
What?
Don't hurt me no more.
I'm glad I started that so I can buy myself more time to get the sillies out.
The song's still a bop.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Rainbow Unicorn Attack.
Every time
Wrong song though. The song that they used for Robot Unicorn Attack was always by
you're
Erasure.
right. It's the same like genre. It has the same tone to the song. Yeah, and yeah. I want to be
Always I wanna be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony.
are you recording this?
Yeah, okay, I remember now.
I listen to that song a lot.
Yeah.
Are you recording that at all?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Welcome to Mythical Misfits. Who wants to recap last episode?
I'll do it because
Make it
it was
quick.
kind of somber. So, anyways, Khrom came back to the Rowdy Raven. Herb's fine. He apparently burned some people, melted them with some like kind of teapot kettle looking jar thing.
It was
Fire.
It was a
Hooded
lantern.
lantern.
Yeah, lantern. Was it lantern?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see it. I just heard about it.
It was a lantern. Hit with a
We all drank out of this pot of alcohol that heals us. Kind of redundant, or not redundant. Counterintuitive. Yeah, counterintuitive.
Good job.
Lucas got mad at Herb because he kicked him in the shin, then got clocked right in the jaw, ran out, said this isn't worth his time. Herb said that we're not worthy of being ravens. Jackie gave me a very encouraging speech after I cried and yelled at him. And Khrom and I went and found Lucas in a field. There's also a weird storm happening.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You guys see Lucas in the field. Go.
I walk up behind Lucas and just I place my hand on his shoulder. And I say, buddy, are you okay?
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
No.
Do you need to talk about it?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Nah.
Damn you. Back and forth.
typical man reaction.
It really
Yeah.
Hey, man. Don't sell me out and throw me under the bus like that.
I didn't name any names.
Fair. Anyways, but what's going on?
Are we going back?
Depends. I can't make you do anything, and I wouldn't make you do anything. Do I think that this is our best shot at finding who destroyed our home? Yes.
I've got a stupid question. You know, I get it.
There's no such thing as
That's
stupid questions.
It's
Stupid
our
answers.
home. We grew up there. That's where everything started. Why are we holding on to it so dearly? Like it's gone. We can't change it. It's in 1,000 pieces.
Can't change it, but we can fight for those that couldn't. For those that
We don't even know what the fuck we're fighting, dude.
we don't.
And I hate to say it, this whole Raven Herb living in a bar situation, like it's just, I don't know. This just isn't. Also, I don't know what the fuck Herb thinks he's doing, but I'm tired of him fletching my arrows. He thinks I don't know. He keeps fucking with my stuff, and it frustrates me.
So yeah, that sucks. I was trying to find a way to relate to you.
Man keeps messing with my shit. That's rough, buddy.
That's rough. Nah, for real.
But just, you know, we just talked to Jackie, and you know, I know he's a lot easier to talk to than Herb is, and clearly more level-headed. But you know, I think he's just, Herb's not the type to speak his appreciation or even show it at times, and when he does show it, you're not going to recognize it as that.
You know
I
what?
haven't cleaned my axe in 15 years, and since we've been here, it's been clean every single day, and I didn't even notice it or appreciate it until Jackie pointed out that Herb cleans my axe every single day.
I thought you just started developing a good habit.
Sir, nothing about me can relate to a good habit. Well, I haven't showered in 3 days.
Is that what that is?
You know, let's not talk about it.
You get used to it.
I
It's a
almost- I
human
almost
thing.
Died. So I'm just gonna blame it on the death and decay.
What? It's not a shower.
Oh,
I know
wait,
how to
hey
shower.
guys, speaking of decay, I'll like stand up. I'll like grab his hand and kind of turn around and use it to pull myself up, and I'll lift my shirt and I'll show him the black dot.
Except it's not a black dot anymore. The black has grown farther up onto your torso a little bit by a couple inches, like kind of like black tendrils.
So
Is that where you got shot?
yeah, that was originally just a black dot, and that was not like that.
Okay, I know. You don't want to go back. That's not normal. What'd you do?
Can I roll an Arcana check on it?
Yes.
I'd imagine you and I are just like,
Just staring at each other because I don't want to tell you what it is. I know what it is, but I don't want to tell you.
20 for a 31.
Nat 20.
okay.
Holy.
That's huge. Hold on.
your secret's gone.
I hope not.
So, Khrom, you do a lot of medicine, make a lot of healing potions. You know, you got the healer's kit, right?
Yeah.
And you've been working on your friends ever since you met them. Lucas gets lots of scrapes and scratches walking through the woods, you know, cuts on brambles that have been sticking out, or a fish hook flies back and hooks him in the lip. You've been working on your friends for years, patching them up. Kyle probably, I don't know, falls off a rock fighting a goat, you know, losing the fights.
Go had it coming.
And you know what wounds look like. As you get close and you take a look and you notice that the black is not from the wound. It looks like it's almost ink on the skin. And it appears to obviously have been put there very recently, and you get the sense that it is not material. Definitely a magic of some type.
It's a magical tattoo.
Yeah, I might as well just tell you. I don't know what Varund is doing with me.
Whoa, hold on, wait. You got shattered?
We all got shattered.
I've been no.
We all got
No,
shattered.
we didn't experience the shattering. we got experienced the dream, but he did. He's the only one that Varun made contact with.
I don't know what you went through in your vision, but my vision fucked me up. And I ain't been good since.
You're just gonna close that door?
Huh?
Do you know if he's the only one that got shattered?
No. But I know I got pretty messed up in that dream too. But I haven't experienced nothing, no callings from no gods.
And even then, you fall in Narissa,
Yeah, I'm following Narissa.
so you want to be shattered then.
Shattered works in different ways.
Okay.
The will of the gods cannot be easily dictated.
Sure. I'm just surprised you know about my god more than I do, but hey.
The guy said you are shattered.
Whatever.
It doesn't take a whole lot to you know, it's just you are shattered.
I see
That's
where
all I got to go on.
I see where we're going now. Okay. Then sure, theoretically you too are shattered, if that's what we're going with.
So
Hold on.
Maybe we were all shattered, but Varun chose you.
think about it like this, right? So you're having a good day, and then I don't know, you find a coin, and the coin's on tails, and that is notoriously bad luck. The rest of your day proceeds to go to shit. That's a form of shattering.
I like how we're all just standing in the rain having this conversation. Yeah. Like that, like Lucas, I imagine his hair is like sopping wet, sticking to his face, and he's just standing here like dumbfounded at this explanation.
Like, this is even another example of shattering. Like the skies were clear.
It's a gift, okay? The tattoo is a gift.
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm just saying
It's a gift from Varund. I don't know why he gave it to me, but he gave me a vision and it started growing, and I didn't want to tell you guys about it because I didn't want to weird you guys out, but I feel like you guys came back for me, and you know, you're my family now. You've been my family, so I feel like I should tell you guys. You know, I just I don't know where I'm going.
What do you mean?
I feel like I'm going in every direction at once. You know, I wanna go back and visit our town. I want to help people. I want to help her, but there's so much we need to do, and there's so many places to go, and all of those places need help. And I feel like we're so focused on helping other people that we forget to help ourselves.
I don't think that we've forgotten to help ourselves. I think.
Then why the fuck are we out in the middle of nowhere in some fucking city we don't know? This isn't our home. This isn't anywhere near us. This isn't ours.
No.
You know what my home
But it
is?
has been.
He'll swing his arm out and he'll point out towards the edge of the forest. That's my home. That's where I go. Okay? If I could live somewhere, it's there. I would live all over the world. Okay? Now, I still don't know what we're doing here. We're finding these artifacts for some fucking senile old man off his rocker. Threatens me. After all we've done for him, threatens to kill me, then tells me to get out.
I didn't want to tell you.
I don't know. Is holding some magical torch, lamp, whatever. They just vaporized 3 people. Starts holding it to my face saying, do I want to go? Yeah, I say that's threatening. Take it as you will.
I don't know.
I'm not going to tolerate that.
I don't know what did that.
I don't believe you were there, so I don't blame you.
No, I was not.
For what it's worth, he's lost my respect. I've done nothing but say yes, abided by his rules, abided by his orders. I've done everything he's asked of me. You have done everything he's asked of you. And what do we get in return? A place to live? We can find that anywhere. Food, we could find that anywhere. I could kill something and we would have something to eat. I did it for years. Okay? I fed this group for years. I fed a village for years. Okay? Water, we can find it. Food, we can find it. A home, we can build it. Why the fuck are we bending to some old man who doesn't care about us? Obviously he doesn't. Prove me wrong. Tell me. I want to hear it. His arms will go out, rain pouring off his arms.
There's a shipment coming in for you. From Herb.
Okay.
Full of books, fishing, hunting, traps, crafting. For you. You didn't ask for it. But he knew you'd like it.
And he threatens to fucking kill me. What a guy.
I mean, you did kick him. I mean, he did pull a bolt out of your torso. You also didn't want to bite down the cloth I was trying to put in your mouth to help stop
I didn't
the
have a
pain.
chance.
No. I mean, I get it. I get it. You did kick him. You did punch you in the face. Tensions are very high.
Tells me I fucking cry.
We
Tells me I fucking cry. Did you see a tear? I didn't feel any.
I saw one when he pulled it out. That was really it. Anyways, nonetheless, tensions are high. The bar's destroyed. We almost died.
And you know
Herb almost
whose problem that is? His.
died. It's our problem now too.
How? How is that our problem?
Our name.
No one here fucking knows us.
The Velvet Knives do.
Who the fuck cares?
They are gonna come after us.
Good luck. They have a fucking troll growing in their HQ right now. Who the fuck cares? We can leave this city. It'll fall. Who cares? It's not ours. Ours is burned. We keep talking about, oh, we're reminiscing over the past. I miss home. Home is dead. It is. And so far, nothing here has welcomed us. Okay? We showed up to her and it's completely contractual. Everything we do is based off of He's not doing it to be nice. He's not doing it because he wants to. He's doing it because we're his bitch. Literally. Think about it. Every time he says to go do something, what do? We fucking do it. We don't think. Yes, sir. And we go do it. Okay? Scrub the toilets. Take out the buckets of shit from people's rooms. Work the bar. We're supposed to be fighting the force that ruined our home. Going and finding some fucking idiot, some dwarf, some artifact. Claiming they're all magical. When was the last time you saw magic?
The cave with Jughead, the spoon.
Right? So why the fuck are we worried about that, Khrom? Anything?
You said you're done reminiscing about the past. And you know what? I agree with that sentiment. And starting today, I'm gonna start looking towards the future.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
start with not letting that troll destroy that town. That may not be our home, but I don't want any more bad things to happen.
I respect that. Okay.
No more bad things. No more torturing. No more like breaking people's stuff for no reason. No more. If we're gonna, well, I don't know what you're gonna do, but that dark guy that's out there, it's probably doing enough to hurt a lot of people. And I'm not gonna sit by and let that happen. The guy that destroyed our home. You remember that? Oh, please, you can hide. That guy.
Yeah.
Who was coming?
Yeah.
So that's the future I'm gonna start looking towards. And that's stopping that guy. I'm gonna start with that troll.
And Lucas, it's not about this isn't our home. We have nothing tying us here. It's do you want to lay your head down at night and think about the little girl who's fishing with her father, not going to have a home tomorrow because we stood by and took care of ourselves and let whatever this force is that destroyed our home destroy theirs, destroy her future, every child's future. They didn't do anything to deserve it. I'm not saying that her.
Okay, but neither did we.
No, we did not.
I didn't deserve anything I got. You didn't deserve anything you got.
No.
Khrom,
No.
you didn't deserve what you got.
I beg to differ. I blew up my entire car.
I didn't want to say it, but you said it. Thank you. I was gonna say you fucked up and did it, but I didn't want to be that guy. But
Look, man, when I was at that temple, I thought about giving it all up. Like, no more bombs, none of that stuff. But I don't know. It could have just been the voices again, but I think she said something to me. You know, instead of like throwing bombs for the sake of throwing bombs, I could throw bombs for good.
And you've developed as a person too, Lucas. You've become from mere fisherman, hunter-gatherer to a pretty skilled marksman.
I don't want to talk about that.
But here's the thing, though. There's a purpose for it, and you know it. It's not because you enjoy killing or hurting, but because you know one day you're going to have to put someone down who actually deserves it. And there's a very thin line, and I've crossed it multiple times.
I put Herb on that list then. If that is going to be our agreement between the three of us, we start doing good. We start pushing towards a better future. Will I ever act on it? I don't know. But Herb is on my list.
I'm not agreeing to that.
I don't think.
Unless acts change.
I think Herb is on the same side. That's the thing. Those artifacts that he's collecting, God knows what they do. I mean, he has a whole closet. If you breathe on one of them, it's gonna blow up. If you blink at one, the world's gonna freeze over. Who knows? But he sent the original ravens to us to find that artifact to Meadowfen.
Another thing, wait. just a food for thought, guys. Sorry. If these artifacts are so destructive and so violent, why hasn't someone used one yet? Why hasn't someone just decimated everything if they're so strong?
Oh, it's probably because they haven't figured out how to use it. Because
But Herb is some magical being that can just understand by looking at them.
We don't know anything about magic.
Herb's an old guy.
Lucas.
He stutters.
We don't know anything. Shit. Before we came here, we thought catching the world's biggest fish was magical. We thought the forest that diluted time was magical. And I tell you, seeing someone get burned to a crispy ash right in front of my face, that was magic. We don't know the first thing about any of this. The closest thing we have to magic is Khrom. You can turn water into beer. You can turn a vial with nothing in it and some spices and herbs and leaves or whatever he puts in them, and it's a healing tinker for us. Cures our wounds and our lacerations. But magical artifacts, we don't know the first thing about them. We need her.
Then why are we fucking around with them?
Because if whoever came after, whoever destroyed Meadowfen gets all of them and they know what they're doing, like Herb does, they're gonna hurt a lot more than just Willowshade, than Willsden, than Meadowfen. They're going after Illurion. All of Amath.
Okay. So,
I, for one, am with Khrom. I'm not gonna let that happen.
okay. Then
We need him, Lucas.
I disagree, but by vote, I'll play nice. We didn't need him before, we don't need him now. It's not our fucking business. If he thinks we're, a problem, that's on him. He's the one that took us in. He could have turned us away. He could have told us to go home. Obviously, there isn't much home to go to, but by now we probably could have had a home. But, like I said earlier, past is past. You're like, shrug.
20 minutes ago is technically the past.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick my shirt. I'm gonna turn around and start walking back towards the town. But as I do that, I'm gonna pick up my shirt and look down and see what's changed.
That tattoo has grown a little more. It's climbing up towards your chest.
If Herb plays nice, I'll follow.
He's not gonna play nice, and you know that for a fact.
And that's on him. I'm saying, sure, old man makes jokes, whatever. But if he threatens me again, if he threatens you guys,
Don't hit him. Just don't hit him. He'll be fine.
You've never threatened me.
I guess I'm the,
You hit him.
you don't threaten to kill someone
No,
over that.
but you hit him.
You have.
I mean, and
So-
also, like I said, I'm not saying it was right.
No, two wrongs don't make a right.
No, 100% no. But
What?
But
I'm done. I'm done
no,
listening to this.
no. Come-
Dude, you know what? We're going back. I'll let it all go. But I'm not tolerating this shit anymore. I'll play along because I love you guys. But for any reason that I see fit, I'm no game. I'm not going to play along. Because I'm not some tool, okay? I am my own tool.
Got that right.
Fuck you. He's going to turn around and start walking back. Are there still people out at this time of night as we're walking back?
Yeah. Around town, just like, it's not a lot of people at this point of night, especially with the rain. Most people have gone home. But there's people, still finishing up their day's business.
Also, how high is that tattoo now?
It's probably like touching the lower part of your ribs.
Oh, this is great. I hope it doesn't hit my neck and face. If it does, oh well, I can't stop it. It grows on its own. It's growing. It's gonna cover all of me. How do I know what it's gonna do?
It probably look like I don't know, like spider web.
Varun to shatter to give me a tattoo of a spider web?
Spider web.
What's that song from?
I can draw like I can draw little spiders on it. Spider faces.
What? Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
I have one favor to ask. Can you stop saying that we can just find a home? It's easy for you two. It's not that easy for me.
You do realize when I say go find a home, I mean just go build my own in a forest somewhere, and when I get tired of it, go build another one in another forest.
Oh my god, that sounds exhausting.
You know what? There's a price for everything.
I don't like the price of exhaustion though. Don't you want to be comfortable? Like, I don't know, for like 20 years or something?
I don't know. My comfort doesn't come from a city. You know, my comfort is peace of mind. You know, physical comfort.
You get that anywhere.
Yeah, here we are finding some polyester bandits. Yeah.
Polyester. Well, let's go back. I'm hungry.
I'm done talking to Herb until he apologizes, but I won't.
Oh, you guys
Starting.
probably are gonna talk for a while. Let's go see if they got Popeyes.
Pot pies it is.
Popeye. Oh wait, no, this is medieval times, so probably like a shepherd's pie, which is even better.
All right, you guys go back to the tavern, Rowdy Raven?
Yes.
Okay. You guys get there. You push the door open. The table's been pushed up back against it. You kind of, push it open.
Khrom forces it open. Yeah.
And as you do, you're greeted with the smell of roasted meats, fresh bread, ale, mead. And you see in there, and some of the tables have been put back and kind of like scooted back into the center of the room, and there's food all over them. And then you see Jackie coming out and like setting another plate of food down, roasted potatoes with green onions on top and some other actual herbs. And then you see Herb coming out of the back. He's got an apron on, and he's all like, hold on, the turkey's almost done. And he turns around. He talks to Jack. He's like, "All right, okay, you got a potato, okay." And he turns around and goes back into the back room. And Jack turns around and he looks at you guys. And goes, "Oh, hey guys, everything okay?"
Yeah. What's all this?
He kind of looks back at the back room and looks at you guys. He goes, "Herb thought you guys might be hungry,
It's all right.
so he wanted to give you guys dinner."
That's no shepherd's pie, but you know what? This is even better.
Food's food.
Oh, shepherd's pie will be done in about 10 minutes.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
See, that's appreciation. He don't say it, but it shows it.
Yeah. I go upstairs.
Okay. And
Dibs on his plate.
all right, you guys can spend the night eating if you'd like.
Yep.
Khrom will fix a plate and take it up to Lucas's room
Okay.
and just knock on the door.
When you open, he's sitting surrounded by a bunch of weapons. Some have been snapped, some haven't. And he's like sitting on his butt with his knees in his like to his armpits, kind of. And he's like hanging like a dagger between his hands that have been like kind of sawed through a little bit. And as you open
Your
the
hand's
door,
been sawed through?
no, the dagger. Stop it. No kidding. No, the dagger's kind of been sawed through to make it easier to snap. And as you walk in, he snaps the dagger and tosses it in front of him onto another pile of what looks like a bunch of small weapons that have been snapped.
Oh, buddy. I thought you'd be hungry.
Yeah, a little.
I'm gonna set it right here.
I appreciate that.
Let me know if you want seconds.
Give me like 15 minutes,
Okay.
please.
And so Khrom will go down and eat, and he'll pop up in like 10 minutes with another plate.
As Chrome's gone, Herb walks up to you and he's wiping his hands off on his apron. And he looks way up to you because Herb's an old man. He's kind of small, And he looks.
I'm over 7 feet, so.
Yeah, and he goes,
It gets higher each time he says it.
Yeah. Well, I just want to accent that he's a big boy. He's growing.
and Herb looks at you and he goes, "So, how's things going?"
A little bit better now.
"That's good.
Tensions are high, very high, especially with Lucas. Yeah, it's going okay.
What's the matter with Lucas?
He's upset.
Why?
Kind of threatened to light him on fire,
No.
incinerate.
Yeah.
I don't see a big difference, but apparently you do.
I light him on fire, he would live. Incinerate, he would die.
Yeah, it didn't sit too well with him. So he's angry. He ain't crying, but he's angry. And we talked him down. We reminded him why we're here.
Why are you here?
I don't want anyone to suffer the way we suffered.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to lose what we lost. I'm not going to let that happen.
Yeah.
Lucas might not see it that way. He's handling grief a little bit different than the rest of us. And I think that just kind of set him over the edge. He never took kindly to feeling like he was being bullied.
Herb's just kind of, he's looking at you really weirdly. Like he's like staring into your soul. Kind of, he's like making faces as he's looking at you.
What are you looking at?
Leans up and he smells you. Ah.
Yes.
Nothing?
Did you hear anything I said?
Lucas is mad.
Okay.
It's good enough, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the gist
a
of it,
start.
Sure.
Do you know who he prays to?
Kind of. Maybe.
What do you pray to?
No one.
That's not true. And he turns around and starts to walk to the back of the tavern to grab something else, like a refill or something like that.
The hell is he talking about?
And Jack's just sitting there, and he's kind of like drunk off his ass now, you know, because he had all that liquor.
Oh, yeah. It's probably hitting Kyle, too.
Yeah, and he's all like, I'm glad you guys are back.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
I missed you guys
Jack.
so much.
You're slurring.
No, I'm not.
You did.
No. You're slurring.
Now
You're slurring.
No, now you're covering it up pretty
You're
well.
slurring.
No,
Oh, that was, you should, no.
that's not true.
Yeah, it is. Hi, Khrom.
Hello.
Hi, buddy.
How you doing? Feeling good?
I feel great.
He's feeling himself.
This is nice. I don't drink much. You think I would live, you know, in a tavern? And
You're not supposed to get drunk off your own supply. That's like the number one rule.
that's okay. I didn't make it. It's not mine.
Oh, shit, he's got me there.
He goes like, I talked to Herb a little bit. I think he heard me. We'll see.
Heard you when you're talking to us?
When I talked to him.
Oh, you think? Oh, when he heard you when you talked to him?
Yeah.
I don't think you heard me when I was talking to him right now.
Oh, no, he did.
I wanted to say.
He was sniffing me.
Wow.
I don't know. And then he asked me who I pray to.
Who do you pray to?
No one.
Okay.
That's what he said. He laughed and walked away and said, "That's a lie."
Hold on, let me check.
And then Khrom will like walk up and smell him.
He's stinky.
Oh shit, we're trying to try to shower.
Yeah.
Let me try something else.
In no places. He'll climb him and
Will he still stink if we were standing in the rain?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Rain,
yeah.
Rain,
That'll
here's
make
like
it worse.
Rain and ass now.
It smells like a wet dog.
he'll like climb him and like put his ear up to his heart. He's like, what is
A tender-headed cop. One more time. Oh shit.
What?
I'm getting wet.
You know, Khrom, I have
I thought that's
body
my-
image issues.
I think it's muscle because you've been swinging your axe a lot more.
God, I know my shoulders are killing me.
You want some help with that?
No, last time you tried to help me, I ended up with a scar on my hand. We still haven't discussed this.
Discuss what?
Oh, you know.
I know what.
Don't speak unless spoken to. I am your master. Bow, bow, these humans mine.
Man, that's pretty good. That was Khrom, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, Khrom, he sounds just like you.
How did that happen?
Buddy.
What?
I put my hand up and show him the scar. That means that for Kyle remembers, I believe it meant strength. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. But I pull my hand up and show this. See, you carved the symbol of strength in my hand in orc.
So that's just the palm of your hand? If you turn it over, that's where it was actually carved into. But no, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a wicked scar, man.
Yeah.
Herb comes out and is like, what did you do to your hand?
Carve Khrom something in orcish in my hand. Do you read orcish? You speak it?
What did you carve in your hand?
Just a symbol.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means.
Oh. He looks at you, Khrom. What does it mean, Khrom?
I don't know. Khrom walks away. Khrom? I know where you sleep.
Oh, yeah, my room's right next to yours.
Oh, I thought we shared a bed.
Shared a bed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all cuddling watching Smack DVD.
No, sometimes Kyle has nightmares.
It's true.
Kyle has cried.
Kyle has nightmares.
Wow, two
Khrom
beers.
mares.
Crommares? Is it like Crom but a horse?
No, they're like Cromendipity.
What is that?
Like serendipity?
What's serendipity?
My mom had a horse named Serendipity.
Was it a good horse?
No, kind of annoying.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm sorry that I made you a slave.
And
I don't know how to
Jackie
respond
goes,
to that.
what?
Oh,
We infiltrated an orc camp. Well, we were going to infiltrate it, and then they took us as prisoners. Well, took Khrom as a guest and took us as prisoners.
no, you were my slave.
Took us as prisoners. He made me fight in a pit against another orc. That every time he punched me, I felt like my body was getting weaker.
He won.
Barely.
Nice, man.
Yeah, thanks. But then when I was in my glorious moment of trying to hype myself up, and the crowd who actually loved my crowd work, I was really good at selling the fact that I was a slave, one, and two, that I won the fight, was pretending to hold up the head of the orc. The orc's head was still on his body.
You only knocked him unconscious, but
Yeah. But anyways, I was pretending to hold a head up in the air, and I was giving a speech,
Yeah.
and then he yelled at me for speaking.
Well, I understand character. But yeah, then we drank some stuff that had sharp stuff in it, and then I had a vision. It was not a good vision.
Yeah, and you know what? I did too. And come to think of it, Lucas hasn't been the same since.
Because what was it? The orc chief. We were just like, oh, we commune. He was like, you are shattered. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Nasara kind of got me through it. It was kind of like a moment of clarity, but then like the realization that I did something really, really bad.
So was that owning slaves? That was a bad thing, huh?
Oh no, that was just pretend. That wasn't bad at all.
Oh, good. I thought I'd have to not like you for a second.
I'm
As
not
we
like
know,
you, so that would be
slavery's
bad.
bad.
slavery is bad. I'm a goblin. I would know.
Yeah. I'm glad it wasn't real slaves, Khrom. That'd be bad.
That would be really bad. But no, that wasn't the bad thing that I did.
What'd you do?
We'll talk about that another time.
I
I don't feel like him screaming into my chest again.
think I can handle it this time.
All right, let's find out.
So I accidentally blew up my entire clan.
Oh my God.
Except for Jackson. Jackson's alive.
I don't know who that
We
is.
actually just met him.
Jackson's my cousin.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah.
I have a cousin,
What's his name?
Henry.
Henry, a good guy?
Kinda. He runs a shop and the prices are too high.
You want me to buy him?
If you wanna. Yeah, that'd be like tell him that's from Jackie and when he was 12.
What did he do to you when you were 12?
He made fun of me in front of a girl I liked.
Oh, we gotta check this guy's ass.
Yeah, we got it.
I would have been standing at the bar with my empty, clean plate, sitting on the bar, just listening to this.
Oh, you came back down?
I've been sitting there for a minute now.
Okay.
I texted you to roll. I texted you to roll my stealth, but then I realized I turned my phone off, so it never actually sent through.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
That's my bad. You're gonna
Okay.
get it. It's like 2 a.m. and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Roll my
I'm
stealth.
gonna start looking around my house like, Zane, are you here?
He's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls.
You're gonna hear, "Brother,
My landlord was right.
brother, I must use your lavatory."
While you're sitting at the bar, which is busted and angled, Herb comes up to you. He looks at your empty plate and he goes, how's your wound?
There's no more wound.
He doesn't look surprised. He goes, that's good. Would you like more food?
No, thank you. If I do want more, I'll grab it. I'll be all right.
All right. Okay. And the kid just kind of walks off awkwardly. And he walks over to you.
His way of apologizing.
He walks over to you guys. And he says, so you hung out with some orcs, huh?
Hung out, fought, tried to pretend to be slaves around. Yeah, sure.
I got better treatment.
You really did.
Yeah, I wasn't a slave. I had some free will.
I know. You were a slave, but I was the one that got the short end of the stick. I got beaten, my head thrown in the dirt, yelled at.
It's funnier because you're big.
I think you get experience. Put
It
that
might-
on your resume.
I would say it might look better on your resume. Experience is everything nowadays, right?
It's everything. Along with first impressions. Those are good too.
I don't know if... Never mind.
So, look, guys. He kind of like glares at Jackie. He goes, I've been made aware that perhaps I have not been the kindest.
Oh my god.
You need a cough drop?
I'm sorry.
Khrom ducks underneath the table.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kyle does or not Kyle, Lucas does the same. He's like, run! Save me now!
And Jackie's like, I knew you could do it, big man. Yeah. You got a heart in there somewhere. It's like, shut up, Jackie. I'm gonna have a heart. I do have a heart, but look, I've treated you guys like ravens, but you're not.
Ouch.
No, I don't. He starts to get like red. He's like, I don't mean that as an insult.
Okay.
Oh, because half of us are kind of kids.
The other ravens, my friends, they did things for me because they knew what we were doing, and we worked together for years. You guys haven't been here for years. We're not friends. And I don't mean that as an insult. Don't get upset. Don't your neck is in a twist. Right?
You really saw me put my arm behind my head, didn't you?
Yeah. He kind of looks at Jackie. He's like, keep going, man. It's all right.
You got this.
It'll be okay. You express your feelings.
If you took a drink of ale, I guarantee you it would come out a little easier.
And Herb's like, oh, no, I got a better idea. And he runs to the back. You hear a key ring, a lock unlatching, a creak of a door, and then Herb comes out a minute later, and he's holding a very intricate bottle, a glass bottle of liquor with gold leaf inlay. It's got a cork that has designs carved into the cork on top, and Jackie's like, whoa! Really? And Herb's like, yes, I don't see what is better. Shut up. Yes. He comes over and he grabs a few small cups, wooden cups, and sets them down on the table, and he pops the cork out, and he goes, this is better than ale. It pours everybody a drink, and he takes a shot and goes, oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was probably like 100 gold right there.
And Khrom will take his drink.
Nah, I take mine too because he
You
said
gotta
100
shoot
gold.
it or sip it.
Shoot it.
And it is the most delicious brandy you ever had in your life. Extremely smooth.
Oh my god.
And Jackie takes, he's like, oh, yeah, finally. He's like,
What is wrong with you?
It's a lightweight.
No, but like it was basically drinking tasty water. It's really smooth.
Okay.
he doesn't drink much. He's kind of pats him on his head as he's swaying in his chair. He's a bit of a light feather. Anyways, I fell into a routine. Treating you guys like ravens. You're not ravens. You're not my friends. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Kind of.
We're not the people that you work with that were extremely capable, because if you remember correctly, they were like cream of the crop. And we
Yeah.
were like barely even on the cob. Barely.
And I guess I kind of held you guys to the same standard. And I know that you're not the same. And it's hard.
Kind of looks at Jackie. He's like, "It's okay. Can I get some more of that?" And he's like, "I'm like, no.
You want to appreciate it. You need to refine your palate.
Jackie, come here.
He goes, "What?"
Come here. If you can walk over here, you can have this shot.
He kind of stands up and.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, I'm all right, guys. I'm good. I'm
You know what? You just, I drink the shot. I'm like, you don't need another one.
Yeah, I don't think you should have that, buddy.
It's delicious. And Herb's like,
Ooh, lemon lime.
In fact,
I tasted cranberries.
isn't that great? It's enchanted.
I got a rock.
Do you like
That
rocks?
says a lot about who you are, Crumb. And not in a bad way. It's enchanted brandy. You taste what you want.
You want rocks?
I mean, I have a blasting stone.
You've been wanting to use that, haven't you?
I only got to use it in the first episode.
and he says,
If you guys are willing to stick around, I'm willing to work with you for who you are and not who I'm used to the Ravens being. If you're willing to work with me on the stuff we gotta get done.
he just kind of stares at you guys like trepidatiously.
Well, I'm speaking solely for myself. When I say I am willing to work with you, but we have to do things. We have to do things differently. We can't be like the old Ravens. It's like, not all of them are bad, but they were like you remember when they were like kind of like hurting that guy who we thought was a good guy, but then it turned out to be a bad guy. But it's like we can't be like that.
As you're remembering that, Khrom, the memory flashes back to you to his arm while you were up on his body to try and heal him. You remember a red hammer tattoo.
Oh shit! Oh, fuck! Oh.
You all right?
No.
Oh, that shot hitting now, huh?
No, it's not the shot.
What is it?
The guy on the table, he was a red hammer guy.
What?
The dude that was he was like, don't let the Ravens have the coin. That guy. Please tell me you remember. I don't want to do the voice again.
Yeah.
It hurts.
I
Wait.
was in disbelief.
I've done it way too
So,
much.
so hold on.
Wait, then wasn't that group we ran into when we drank with that dwarf? They were also.
and the camp that we went to where the orcs destroyed.
It was like the red hammers and the red twin hammers or something like that.
Yeah. Wait.
So hold on.
That's the red hammer's tattoos. That's a symbol of the Khazan door. That's the kingdom above Allurion. That's Durlin.
Yeah.
He's not here today. He went to investigate, see where that lady and that his other person went.
Yeah,
but
so Durlin, he said that he didn't know what they were like, why they were doing. He didn't know about poisoning the forest. He didn't.
Maybe it's somebody higher up in the red hammers.
Well, that's what he said. He's thinking about. He's thinking back to his general, and he remember his friend in the cave. He knew what was going on, but they kept it away from Durlin. This is bigger than what we thought.
Okay. So I still have
something to say?
the map, the map of like a bunch of like places that were circled in Khrom.
And I have this journal that is.
That's really
Dwarven.
cool. But you're going to say something about still being a part of this outfit?
Yeah. Fuck.
There's a lot going on.
There's
right
a
now.
lot going on.
Long story short, things need to change if we're going to work with you. I think that's what he's trying to get to.
This is everybody. This is like, I mean, not to call people out, but like some of you guys did some things that I wasn't really okay with.
Go ahead and say it. I tortured somebody.
Yeah, you tortured a guy.
I'm aware.
He was already restrained. and
I know. I tried to broke his leg and healed him just so I could break it again.
yeah,
That was messed up.
Yeah,
But at the
but
same time,
I'm
I think
not proud of myself, and I'm learning the balance.
question
answer.
was burning his coat too far since he's affiliated with the Velvet Daggers, Velvet Knives, the
That was more
polyester bandits.
psychological.
That's like Kyle said, that's a form of psychological torture, and that's also not okay.
But I didn't actually torture him. I just burned his coat.
Psychological torture.
So let me get this right. If someone per se,
No, I mean, you can burn as much of their clothes as you want. I think it's funny.
for once, you and I agree on something.
Yeah.
Chrome,
Those
go
guys, have you seen their tailor? You met their tailor. He makes all that shit out of, like, discount shit. It's terrible.
Okay, all right.
It might be polyester.
Okay, all right.
So, Crumb, what you're saying is torture's a no-go.
Torture's a no-go.
Okay.
But we will exclude the burning of the polyester bandits' clothes.
Okay.
Does it
I can agree
end
with
at the polyester bandits close?
We'll
If they're-
workshop it.
If they're bad people,
You can burn their clothes.
Okay, all right, we'll burn the clothes, no property damage.
But don't they own the clothes? That makes it their property.
I mean, like, like at some point we defeat the Velvet Daggers, and then like the
Very
area
nice.
becomes like up for grabs. We should employ some people to work there, and that's like another form of income for you.
Ooh.
So no property damage. We can turn that into extra businesses. That way we
like
can have
that.
a steady form of income.
Wait, Crom,
Wow.
my entire belief and religious system is upon destroying things that hurt other people.
That is fucked up. But
No.
I'm not going to infringe upon your religion because that would make me a bad person. You have the freedom to
Crom.
express your religion.
Lucas found out what he really wanted after he was shattered, didn't he?
how do you know he was shattered?
I told him.
I'm just saying.
Told him a while ago.
So what you really want us to break stuff?
No,
He kind of like walks over, puts his hand on your shoulder, goes,
Crumb, I think you're missing the point.
What's the part?
Varun doesn't need things to be broken because they're things. Varun wants your soul to be broken so it can be put back together properly.
So do you break the business and then put it back together?
If we're talking about a business, yeah, I suppose so. A good example would be right now.
Yeah, the Ravens.
The
pretty
Ravens
destroyed.
fell apart about 10 minutes ago.
And then we're coming back
And now we're trying to
together!
get back together.
Oh my god, that deserves another shot. Pour him up.
I was just about to say that.
sure. And he pops a cork back out and pours a few more. And Jack's like, I want another one. He's like,
Sit
okay.
down,
No,
Jackie.
that's
No,
all
you
right,
are
guys.
so-
And you see he takes the bottle, turns his back to Jack, and like pours a cup of water into the shot glass and gives it to him. He's like, here you go.
Yeah,
Here you
let's
go, Jackie.
celebrate
Jack's
together.
like, oh, that was so much smoother this time, guys.
Because you wanted it to be smoother.
Yeah.
Remember, it
Got him
tastes like
out.
what you want. It tastes like what you want.
Manifest
that tastes-
destiny.
Tastes like water.
Herb's like, well, maybe you want hydration, boy. Okay, go drink some water.
He's like, okay. And he kind of gets up and, he does that drunk walk where it's like one step every second. He's like,
Oh, he's going to hit himself tomorrow. It's going to be funny, but
Lucas takes the shot, but it tastes like metal. Like you're licking copper.
yeah.
Pennies, yeah.
Kyle
And,
takes a shot and it
he
tastes
goes-
like mutton.
He goes,
Crumb, I like the business idea, but I don't think it's intertwined with Varun. So, but you're getting along the right way.
I'm trying. It's really hard. Like, religion's hard.
It is. Yes, it is. Varun he's a difficult dude to talk to.
Yeah, tell me about it. I try to talk to him every day. I was doing it right now. Hey, question. Do you happen to have a blacksmith that could melt down a small pile of daggers that I have and forge them into new ones?
Yeah, he looks at Kyle. He's like, me and Kyle actually went to him the other day. So, yeah.
I don't know if
I've
you noticed, but look at my axe.
you see the rune in it.
I've kind of stockpiled daggers as I've gone and just kind of keep a small bundle of them. And
That's normal.
Well, I use them as sacrificial pieces to speak with a friend because you have to
Right,
shatter
with
weapons to speak with him.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I'm
he'll
out,
do
I'm
whatever
out
he
of
did.
daggers. Also, Crom,
How?
do you remember my childhood bow that I pulled all of our names in? I engraved our names on it, when we were kids being stupid.
I think.
The little bow I had when we were in town still.
Yeah.
I snapped it in half per order of Varund, and had I not done that, I probably would have been dead.
Crazy shit.
Very crazy.
But it It's more complex than I can explain right now. But he believes in destroying what hurts others. That's a very simple way to put it. Oh, okay. The way I was told is you destroy things that are important to other people. I've learned through, prayer and speaking that important to other people can be important to survival, important in value. When I burned the coat, it was important by association, right? That's who he was. He was associated with that group, and that gave him value. So I destroyed it to see if I got a response. I got a response, but it was not the response I wanted. So I took to the most valuable thing I had other than my fishing rod, and I snapped my bow. I got a response, a strong one. And so when I say it's not our problem, this town, that pelt is going to destroy the velvet knives, right? They hurt this city. If they're gone, there's going to be another group that comes, sure. But I am trying to fulfill Varun's wish with the least amount of blood on my hands, which I know is pretty roundabout and not the right way to do it. But it's just...
No, I disagree. I think you can. The Velvet Knife's a good example. You could destroy the entire organization without killing a single one of them. Now, I wouldn't mind if you killed them all, but you could. You could destroy...
Did I tell you that I gave Slugnug a pelt?
I don't think so.
So wait, I should be...
So, Herb, you should sit down.
I'm responsible for this. This is on me, and I think you should really know this. We killed a troll in the mountains, and I didn't...
Congrats. That's not an easy feat.
I took a lot of vials of its blood. I harvested its blood.
Oh. Could I have one? I'll pay for it if you need it, but I have a couple of years that I could do so far.
I'll get it. I'll get it for you later.
There's something important.
I took a portion of its pelt.
Yeah?
And I didn't tell anyone. And one morning, the morning after I woke up and I looked and my backpack was bursting open at the seams because the pelt grew, I gave that pelt to Slugnug and he took it to the HQ of the Velvet Knives.
Oh, boy.
And then I told them that it's a very expensive pelt because it has magical properties and it expands upon its own will and it's very expensive and
yeah, I see the problem. I see.
That was earlier today.
Herb, tell me this. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
If they cut that, because if it's expanding, if they cut it into multiple pieces and give it amongst their people,
I see where you're going with this.
Will there be multiple trolls?
If it works like a starfish, then yes.
Guys?
Oh fuck! Oh god!
Guys, I think we have a problem.